Hey guys, Brock Shield here. In this video, just wanted to discuss the general excitement I'm feeling now about heading into the Burning Crusade. One thing that I've really been looking forward to is just the general growth of finally elevating ourselves to level 70. So that's been a lot of fun, and it's been a good experience because we finally made it up here, and I'm looking forward to doing so many different things in the Burning Crusade. My overall plan is to take these three characters here and power level them through Hellfire Citadel. Just straight run that dungeon non-stop from level 60 through 70, and that just seems like a fun thing to do because I've put so much time into growing these three characters that to finally reach the synergy that the three of us have, it makes me very excited because it's the culmination of a lot of my childhood dreams in terms of playing video games. And for those of you who have seen some of my previous videos on the channel, I talk about how I first became aware of World of Warcraft in 2007. And the reason for that was I started playing a Blood Elf Paladin at that point in time. So that was very exciting for me because it was a unique experience for myself and an opportunity to experience something new in terms of playing an MMORPG. And I remember then I was just so much worse than I am now because I did not have the ability to macro buttons or all sorts of different things, whatever it is. Whether it was to the macros or the keybinds or maybe for example, now I have 3 monitors, I can try box. All the shortcuts, etc. Back in the day, I was playing on a PC from the 2000s, and or even a laptop or something, and it was really exciting because it was an opportunity to just get into a game. I remember I used to play old school RuneScape before I ever played World of Warcraft, and it was just excellent because OSRS was a first class game, and then to level up and play World of Warcraft just that much more, that was an opportunity because it showed me something from the perspective of what it was to play different styles of games and make you feel like there's something out there for each gamer, depending on what it is exactly that they want. And for me, I loved the 3D scope of World of Warcraft. I appreciated the opportunity to. My first character that I ever made, for example, was like a night elf, just to jump around in the purple colored people, the people. So, and I played a human priest for a little bit. Then I finally mained that Blood Elf Paladin in level 70, and it was very exciting because I just got engrossed in the world. And then to see it grow from there, it really took on a life of its own for me throughout my whole adult life. I always found not only an escape, but a feeling of belonging in a community that was World of Warcraft. And that was always very fun for me because that feeling of belonging is what you play for, any video game. And that's one thing I'm very excited for, is that in my guild Valhalla, I have all 3 of my tunes there, and then I'm hoping that I'll be able to raid at least 6 days a week. So that's like something that I'm very excited for, and it makes me feel good because even though I'm not the most active raider or the most I don't talk a lot in the guild, right? I don't talk a lot in the guild chat or something, but I still feel like I'm valued there and have a presence in the guild, and that my 3 characters matter, and for that reason I hope to grow my station there and get the opportunity to raid 2, 3, 6 days a week. So that's something I'm looking forward to in the Burning Crusade. And speaking of raiding, that leads me on to part of why I've appreciated my tenure here in Classic, is that over the time since it came out in August 2019, I've really experienced a lot of the game, and I didn't really have to do or feel like obligated to do something I didn't want to do, which was raid on Karive or an X-Ramus. Basically, it's like I didn't want to raid AQ because I already had the full tier 2 and the Demon Forge Breastplate and and all the best AoE spell power gear to test like, all the different dungeons and see wherever the Paladin class would excel. And that was very fun for me because in the Burning Crusade, it is a lot of fun to push through tiers 4, 5, and 6 as a raider. That is like not a problem at all. So it's very exciting that choice is there for you. So over there for me, I should say emotionally, because there's really no gear I wanted to push for as an AoE style Paladin in Classic. And so because there was no reward with chasing, that sort of diminishes like the effort you would put in it. And honestly, that made it stale for me to play Classic because it was like, what is the point? Like what is really worth chasing for me in Classic? Because it felt like after I got that SN Cath one pull and saw some of the other things that were opportunities in the game to push what the Paladin class had done forward, it's just, it felt like there was really nothing more I wanted to do. And so for that reason, it was just an opportunity to take a step back and make a little fewer videos, and instead of trying to be great or force anything, just keep everything straightforward and to the point. And that's why I stopped releasing so many videos, because it was just like, if I'm not having the most fun with the game, don't force myself to have fun. Just calm down and relax and let life dictate how much fun I should have with each aspect of my life. And for that reason, I've been working on different hobbies. In my free time as well, I've gotten in better shape physically. I've been playing, lifting more weights, of course, playing basketball for cardio, doing other things like other hobbies, for example, on the internet. So that's like, that's like what it is. So it's just been a great time in my life, and I'm hoping to just keep moving forward and just avoiding problems and just keep at it. So that's where I am, and looking forward to TBC with these characters. I want to make sure I right now I have about 22,500 gold, I think, something around there. And if you look at it, that's 6,000 each character for the epic mounts. Like boom, right then I'm dropped down into 4,500. And I don't know how much more. That's 6,000 per character. So that's a ton of gold. It's like for sure it's not 7,000 per character, right? So like I don't know. But either way, it leaves me with about 4,500 gold left, and I don't know if that's actually enough to cover the profession switch the increase of the professions from whatever it is, 300 now to 375, as well as I'll be leveling, of course, jewel crafting on Denarius. That'll be another excellent profession. So all that is very exciting because it's more opportunity to grow. And the level 70 cap is just beautiful. I mean, personally, again, I'm the type of guy that lives in the moment. I don't like to think about the future because that's you can't tell something a week from now because your attitude might change tomorrow, right? So it's like I'm living right now and I'm thinking like, man, it's good to get on my horse and see what it was like to raid Karazhan again. Like, I want to go through the chess event with some friends from the guild and just fucking we'll just have pardon my French, I was going to use a different expression, but we'll just play around. And with the chessboard, and just have a good time. So it should be good. There's so much I want to experience in Outland. Like I want to fly around Nagrand again, and I mean Nagrand was one of my favorite zones because of the Nissingware the questing. I always loved hunting the animals down because they were like in big numbers. And then they would let you like thin the herd out, and you would get rewarded for it. And then it's like there are other things as well, like in Nether Storm in the Area 52 area. I mean, the developers in Blizzard just do an absolutely incredible job, right? Like they just do an incredible job, and they put so much work and beauty into crafting such a thing. It gives like the appreciation I get just to admire it both from a distance and up close as well for those of us who have been fortunate enough to experience the Burning Crusade firsthand. And that has been a first-class experience because to see the recreation of what Classic is now I'm sure it doesn't do justice to the players who played then because of how much more we know now, because we just have the opportunity to look at the past and, you know, build assumptions or push the boundaries of you know, creativity in terms of positive creativity. Like I want, you know, this style of gear, or I want to reach rank, which, you know, whatever your goals were in Classic that you felt you achieved, or could, you know, expand upon going forward in the Burning Crusade. So those are all noteworthy things for each player to decide. And I'm really excited to see Shamans on the Alliance, because I really want, I think it's Bloodlust? I forget, not Bloodlust. You know what I'm talking about, the one that gives you 10% haste. It's just, I never played a Shaman, so I don't even really care that much, but Shaman is just an amazing class with the Chain Heal and Wind Fury, and they're so much fun to watch. Like, I'm thinking now of just watching CD like exterminate people in one-on-one duels in World of Warcraft. It's just fun to watch people play the game, so yeah. I mean, I enjoy watching it from a distance, so I hope someone else does as well. And really, that's where I am now as we move into the Burning Crusade, is just that opportunity to see what is going to happen over the next 2 years of this game with not just my channel, but what everyone does. Like, I'm thinking about, like, I saw, for example, Asmongold and SFAN, and then I think a couple other people they were on the, what is it, the PTR beta or something? Was it the beta one for, whatchamacallit? When Classic was still coming out in 2019. And back in that time, they were going through SM Armory together, yeah. So SM Armory was just an incredible dungeon. And like they had such a good setup where they brought 2 hunters in who were like basically like the main like damage dealers, because Herod was such a higher level. And Asmongold would like try and get aggro, but it was like futile because he couldn't deal any white hits because of the level mismatch straight up, and it was like just too much. And then like SFM would have like he had like extra whatchamacallit, like bop or something, because he was like, I want to be like a more support character or whatever. So ultimately it was like just crazy, because I thought like it did not look like it was gonna work, and they got it done. And then they like raced Soda Poppin's team in whatchamacallit, in the world first SM Cap, and then Asmongold's team won, and I was just like, man, like it was pretty crazy just to see it, because I had never seen like level 30s go into like a level 40 dungeon. And in particular the Herod one was crazy, because when he went Blades of Light and stuff, it was getting pretty hairy up in there. So yeah, pretty intense stuff. And yeah, I'm just I appreciated those moments, because when you look back on your life, you're like, those small moments are really all you have. So I'm thankful that I soaked a lot of those in before we move on now to level 70. So it should be very exciting to cap out there and do the best you can with that. So yeah, I mean, don't have too much more to say as we wind down this video, other than thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed a more, you know, relaxing and what is it, expository style of video. It's not like I had anything special to share here other than the general excitement that I feel about reaching level 70. So that's it. I mean, this is really where all of my childhood gaming dreams started, was World of Warcraft circa 07. And, you know, after that moment came, just keep going up from there. So really thank you to everyone at Blizzard and all the people I ever played World of Warcraft with, because I just get excited, optimistic, hopeful for a couple more years of great memories. And I'm definitely not going to let this ride stop here. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.